where she's going to give us some really amazing inspiration that we can all take and use in our lives. So Amber has been married for 12 years. She has 3 boys with like the coolest names who she homeschools. And I did not realize that in the US, homeschooling was such a trend, but I got a bit of an education on that last night from Nicole when we were chatting. So the fact that Amber is at home schooling 3 boys, 3 boys in and of itself, I only have 1 daughter. So anyone that has 3 of anything, to me, is amazing. Especially if they're alive and you have to keep them that way. And then if you say that they're boys, I mean, my daughter is a little bit, I like to use the word high maintenance and spirited, so she doesn't sit still. But 3 boys, I can imagine, that just takes it to a level I cannot even begin to imagine. So when you think about that, I look at Amber and I've watched her today with everybody here, and I've had my own interactions with her, and I talked about Cinderella earlier. Amber reminds me of our own Disney princess in so many ways. And I mean that in the best of ways, because she took a situation in her life that was extremely difficult, and she changed it. She had a belief, she had a goal, she had a vision, and she did what she needed to do to get away from where she was and to a place that she chose to be. And that's why all of us set goals every single day. And Amber's busy. I heard Jordan ask her at lunch, how many hours a day do you spend on your business? And Amber's response was, I don't really know. Because it wasn't a complaint, it was, I love that. That's what's so cool about it. You could hear that, and I wasn't even part of that conversation. So when you listen to Amber, think about how busy she is, and think of how many times you hear someone say to you, I don't have time. I'm so busy, I couldn't possibly do it. And then listen to Amber, and let's hear how a busy, busy woman with an amazing life who has built an incredible business created an amazing brand. So Amber, take it away. There you go.
Hey guys, how is everybody? We need some noise in here. Come on, stand up, stand up, stand up. Montreal! Woo! I might trip on this. Well, I'm really excited, guys, because I'm going to talk about building your brand. And you know what? I want to first start by saying, you guys are doing so amazing at this. I see your guys' videos. I see your photos. We have Rockstar Nicole Smith in the room. She's creating an amazing brand. We're really good at this as unique presenters, but I want to talk a little bit about how I built my brand. And I wasn't really trying to build my brand, and I think a lot of you are the exact same way. We're just out there, we're helping people, we're working our business, and it kind of just happens. So I have people ask me, they're like, Amber, do I have to be outgoing and bubbly like you? Because that's just not my personality. Is that what I need to do to build a brand? No, absolutely not. I want everybody to be themselves, because that's the one thing that I love about this business, about this industry, is that it's for everybody. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter your personality. It doesn't matter if you're shy. It doesn't matter if you're an introvert, an extrovert. It doesn't matter any of that stuff. And I'm going to try to talk a little slower. I talk really fast, especially when I'm nervous. And this is a lot of people. But with your brand, it's really about you. People join the business because of you. They join you first. They join Unique second. They join you. So be yourself. Do videos. And I know a lot of you are scared. Who here is scared to do videos? It's like half the room. I was scared to do videos too. It used to take me about 6 days to post one video. I would do the video, and I'll tell me if you can relate. I would do the video, I would watch it and say, oh man, I have a double chin in that one. Delete. Oh, I sounded dumb in that one. Delete. And guess what? I wasn't getting anywhere. I wasn't getting anywhere at all because I was so hard on myself. But in reality, I would do a video and I would giggle in it, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? Because when I do videos, when I talk, sometimes I giggle, and it's just, I don't try to. So I would delete them. And then I found out people liked it. People liked seeing that I was real. And I was harder on myself than anyone else was on me. So my tip to you guys, and you might be like, oh my goodness, my tip is for you to do the video and post it without watching it. I promise you, because if you watch it, women are insecure. We are. If you watch it, most likely you're not going to post it. And videos, I feel, get your personality out there. Because remember, people join you first, unique second. And one thing that I love about branding is we attract people who are like us. So that's one thing. If you try to be like me and you're not like me, and if you are more of a shy personality and you try to be like me, you're going to attract people like this, and you might feel uncomfortable, you know? You're going to attract what you are. That's what you're going to attract, is what you are. So I actually have a girl who just did amazing. She just hit green. It was her first month. She hit green, and it was because she attracted people who enjoyed what she enjoyed. You know, she was really big in working out. And she's like, well, how can I incorporate that? That's not makeup. And I said, no, you can build a brand around that. You're going to attract people who follow you because of your workout tips. You're going to follow people who are attracted to you because of the motivational workout posts that you put up. And then they're going to see unique, right? She's going to attract what she is. So that's the same thing with whatever you do. I attract a ton of homeschooling moms because I'm in those groups. I'm making relationships with those people. I'm branding myself as a mom. So I have a ton of friends who they don't know about unique at first. You know, when I build those friendships with them in the groups I'm in, or, you know, everyday life, I just become a friend of them first. And then they find me on social media, and of course they're going to see unique, right? And it's going to get their gears thinking, and they're going to contact me. Out of every single person that joined with me, I became a friend with them first. Before I tried to sell them a product, before I tried to recruit them, I became a friend first. And I think that is big when you're building your brand, because people are going to know that you care. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, right? So that's a big part on branding. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about selfies. Brie Richardson, who loves Brie Richardson here? First, let me hear it. I love her. She did an amazing branding class at convention. Were any of you at convention? Did you take her class? Yeah. We talked about selfies. Because if you're posting just other people's pictures all the time, or other people's videos all the time, you're not branding yourself, are you? So we need to be posting our own. If you see if you see me do a video, and I'm going to give everybody permission in this room, if you see me post anything that you like, take it and make it your own. You don't do the share button from my page. I don't want my little picture coming up. I want it to be yours. I want it to be you guys. So copy paste it. I don't care. If you see me do a video that you really like, copy it. You can word for word if you want. I don't mind. If something works for me, you have permission to use it, because I want it to work for you guys too. So remember that, okay? So, selfies. Start posting your own. And I'm going to teach you real quick. This is not a selfie class, but real quick. The higher you go, the better you look. Right? Not down here. I know my husband, when he first started taking pictures, like when I would go to events, he was taking the picture and he had about 40 Kansas City girls yelling at him, "Are you trying to make me look fat?" And he's like, "Okay, I am never taking a picture like that again." So now he knows to go high. So do your own pictures. Do your own videos. Find something that you love. It doesn't have to be unique related at first. It doesn't. If you love gardening, join some groups on Facebook about gardening. Post some inspirational posts in there. Post some, pictures of your garden and say, "This is what I'm doing." You're going to attract people like that. And they're going to want to be your friend, and they're going to think you're pretty cool. You know, that's somebody that I can relate to. That's somebody that I'd like to work with. And then they're going to see, man, she has so many uplifting, inspiring friends. My coworkers are not that. My coworkers are negative. Man, what does she do? She doesn't stay home with her kids? What is this? And it's going to get their gears thinking, right? It's going to get their gears thinking, and that's how I've sponsored so many people, is because I just show them what Unique's about. It's not about the money. Let's be honest here. I don't post anything about money. I don't ever post my checks. I don't post anything like that, because that's not what this company's about. It's so much more. Even if I made $0, I would still be in this company, because it's about the empowerment. It's about the love that we all have, right? I didn't have friends before Unique. Now I have like 300,000 friends. How cool is that? So a lot of women, that's what they're looking for too. So brand yourself with the company, but also yourself. And what I mean by that is when I brand myself with the company, I brand about how amazing our company is, and I don't talk about the money. I talk about the lives that are changing. Even if it's something little, like a mom's able to bring her husband out to dinner, bring her family out to dinner once a month on her own money. She's never had money before of her own. She was always a stay-at-home mom. That's huge. Or somebody is able to have friends. I have a girl on my team. She joined just for friendships. Post about that. Somebody else might relate. So you're branding yourself with the company, but also yourself. Does it make sense? I feel like it's kind of confusing. You guys get it? Perfect. But videos. I keep coming back to videos. So I keep thinking about the slide that I usually have. And I don't have slides today because slides kind of mess me up. I'm always looking at it, like stumbling on my words. But in my slides, we talk about videos. You need to make them short, not long. Bree Richardson, I actually got this from her because she did the original branding slides. Did you know a goldfish has a longer attention span than a human being? Did you know that? I didn't know that until I took her class. Human beings have 3-second attention span. A fish, 3.3 seconds. So we need to make them. We need to make them quick, and we need to make them so people know what it's about. There's so many times I've gone to YouTube and I've Googled things. Like I'm into gardening. I just got a garden tower where I can grow my own food in my house because I live in cold Minnesota. You guys can relate. And I went to a YouTube tutorial to how to set it up. And I sat for 20 minutes while this person just talked about, I don't even know, nothing related with that at all. And at the end of the video, they didn't even talk about the setup. I'm like, oh. And that kind of gave me a lesson in my own videos. Have a purpose of your videos, So if you know you're going to do one on motivation, know that. And don't drag it on like, okay guys, well, this is what I did today. Make it about motivation. Keep them under 7 minutes long. That's my secret number that I've seen works the best, under 7 minutes. And if you don't know what to talk about, so this kind of goes against what I just said, but if you don't know what to talk about, seriously, I pull out my camera and I just talk. And I have a point. I have a point of where I'm going, but I just talk and it just kind of flows out, right? Do you guys do that? No? You're like, oh no. Try it, because sometimes your realness is what gets people. Being absolutely real. And now we're going to talk a little bit about how you present yourself, because this is also part of branding. All right, can we be real here? We're all adults in this room, right? I've seen girls who they're building a business, they're trying to build their brand, but they're on social media and they're complaining a lot. I've seen some who are using cuss words on their social media page. When we're building our brand, is that very uplifting to always be complaining about your boss, always be complaining about Monday, using profanity? That's not professional. And that's not uplifting. That's not living our mission. So if you are going to work your business on social media, it's now your business. It's now part of your business. It's not just your personal profile. It's not. So you need to be very specific with the things that you post. Trust me, I have seen some inappropriate pictures that are super funny, and I'm like, man, I wish I could post that, but I'm not gonna. So we really need to be looking at how people perceive us, because that's our brand. I was branded as somebody who's always law of attraction. I mean, I had somebody call me, and I'm speaking at a women's event about law of attraction. I didn't try to brand myself as law of attraction. It happened because it's what I post about. It's what I surround myself with, right? So it's what you surround yourself with, what you're about, what the message you're telling people. That becomes your brand. So you need to be very, very careful on what message are you sending out there, because you might not even know it. You may not even be aware that you're sending out a message of a negative person. If you're complaining like, man, these are always liquid touches on back order, and I can't believe it, and I can't work my business because that's all my customers want. You're branding yourself as a complainer. You are. So we got to really be aware of what we're posting, of what we're surrounding ourselves with, because that's another thing with your brand. The people you're surrounding yourself with. You're going to be branded of what they are. When I first started, I have friends who, they didn't want to get any better. They were okay with, I was on welfare. I was on government assistance. I lost my house. I lost everything. And I have friends who, they didn't work either, and they got, they got government assistance as well, and they were okay with that. Me, it was there to help my family, but I didn't want that. I wanted better than that. I wanted to provide for my family. The friends that I had, they didn't. They wanted to stay exactly where they were. And that's kind of the mix that I got thrown into. People thought I was the exact same way, when really I wasn't. I had dreams, and I knew no matter how many people told me I couldn't do it, I was going to do it. So I actually had to start surrounding myself with people who had the same mindset, because that's the brand I wanted. And I started surrounding myself with people who love the law of attraction. So it's not a coincidence that I've been branded for the law of attraction. You are the people that you surround yourself with. You are. The top 5 people that you surround yourself with, you're going to have about the same life. Give or take about $2,000 of income, but around the same car, around the same house, around the same mindset. So be very careful who you let in your circle. Very careful. Now, I'm not saying to ditch all your friends, but just limit, if they're negative, if they don't want to get better, like, heck, I would have loved it if my friends wanted to grow with me. That would have been awesome, but they didn't. So just limit your association with them and up your association with your team, because you know that they want to get better. They're in this company for a reason. They live our mission. They liked our mission. That caught them, right? So that's who I surround myself with. I surround myself with people like Nicole Smith, with my favorite Canadian, Kelly. That's who I surround myself with, and I think that's a big part of my success and a big part of my brand. I surround myself with positive people. People perceive me as positive because that's what I live. So no matter what it is for your branding, remember, you don't have to be a perfect makeup artist. And I think that's one thing that women kind of, especially unique presenters, I have girls on my team, they're like, man, well, I can't do my own selfies because I sell makeup and I'm not that good at putting makeup on. I'm going to tell you what, every single top leader I know in Unique, we've gotten way better at putting our makeup on. Me and my sponsor, Katrina, we looked at pictures of us from 2 years ago. We're like, man, we were really bad at putting our makeup on. So it's okay. That's one thing I want to tell you guys. It's okay. You don't have to be professional makeup artists. We're not.